Holly, North Carolina has an abundance of outdoor water activities. Hello, I'm Carl White, and we're enjoying some time right here on the Catawba River. You know, this is one of those truly hidden treasures of the Carolinas, and we've had an opportunity to enjoy a lot of what nature has to offer.
Right now we're located on the Catawba River in an area called the Tuckasegee Ford. When I get up every day and I come to work and I look out my office window, I have the best view in the world, and it's just amazing. It's very relaxing, calming. It takes all the stresses of the day away down here. Most people come out here and they just have a good time. They'll get out and paddle and spend a few hours. They'll swim. We rent kayaks and canoes and paddle boards. We do classes, everything from basic kayaking to yoga on stand-up paddle boards. We get people out there, and our philosophy is kind of have fun and not get too serious with it. I do some fun things. I'll stand on my head. I'll try to do the tree pose. I mean, I'm not really a yoga guy, so it's kind of fun.
A lot of people have a great time here on the water, but the Mount Holly Waterways, well, they have another vital role to play.
We live on Mountain Island Lake, which is a piece of the Catawba River. And it's one of the smaller lakes, but it is also the water intake for all of Mecklenburg and Gaston County. So our lake serves the water needs of about 3 million people. When you turn on your water faucet, you just expect to see water, good, clean water, and that is what a lot of people on the lake are really trying to preserve.
We'll work with the Catawba River Keepers. We do a lot of work with them. We're involved in a program called River Sweep, where we actually go out, we'll clean up the river. I mean, I think nowadays people are more conscious of what they do and what they throw away and how they get rid of things.
There's 7 dams, and they were mostly built by Duke Energy. And when the dam was built and formed the lake, this area had rolling hills, as you can see actually in the surrounding area still. You'll find that the hills and valleys are all very obvious through the lake. And so when you drive on the lake, it can go from 30 feet to 8 feet in a very fast time.
We get a lot of people that'll come from out of town and they'll stay in a local hotel, and they'll come out and they'll rent the boat for a few days. They'll take the pontoon boat out fishing. We've even had a few people go out camping overnight on the river and just kind of enjoy the river and what it has to offer, the fishing, the swimming, the boating.
As we leave our dock and go under the Route 16 bridge, we go further down and around an actual mountaintop. And it's an area that is very much used in the summertime for people to pull their pontoon boats up, and they can picnic there. And it's just a beautiful, quiet area.
It's very special here in the morning when the sun rises. This morning was very nice. We had a lot of steam coming off the water. All the wildlife is still here and they're not hiding. You can see the birds, you can see the turtles, you can see the fish, the osprey hunting and fishing. It's just really pretty down here.
The osprey is kind of like a symbol of this lake. Mount Holly has a lot of parks and a lot of woods, and the birds, they love it here. We have, of course, a lot of ducks, an awful lot of squirrels. The deer are still very plentiful. We're keeping track of the ecology, and as a result, we're able to keep a lot of the wildlife.
It's a beautiful area, and one that also has a rich and colorful history.
It is really the first documented crossing of the Catawba River by Charlotte. It was part of the Tuckasegee Trail, and it was used by Indians and early white settlers alike. It's been used in the Revolutionary War, transport troops across here. So there's a lot of history in this area.
Of course, it's our major drinking water source, but in addition to that, it's a wonderful recreation source. Several of our parks are along the river, and they were planned with the river in mind. And of course, we're right across the river from the Whitewater Center.
The U.S. National Whitewater Center sits adjacent to the Mount Holly region of the Catawba River. And as you can see, this is a great place to have a wonderful time. Now that's a lot of fun.
Being able to come down with your family to Mount Holly, the ease of access to the water, to come out, be able to go out on a boat, paddle, or take a pontoon boat out, spend an hour all day, go out, do some exercise, commune with nature, come back, have a picnic, a barbecue. It's just priceless.
We moved a lot. We lived on a lot of air bases. And coming down to Mount Holly, I was just awed at how welcoming the people were, how friendly they were. I really feel like it's home to me, and that's saying a lot because for 40 years we didn't have any home.
Mount Holly, North Carolina has attracted people from all over the world. Some have made it their home. So whether you stay for a day or a lifetime, I think you'll be glad you did. And nature's waiting.